call. Thank you. Pwede pong matawag. Almost natawag ko na lahat, ano? Ano pa ba? Hindi. How about Francis Magnayon? Matagal na kitang gustong... Francis, can you now start your video and lead the prayer? Francis Magnayon. Hindi naman nagre-reply si Magnayon. Francis, left na naman, no? Si Joshua Christopher na lang. Gawaran. Joshua? Christopher, can you lead the prayer? Joshua? Joshua? Nandiyan ba si Joshua? How about si JC Villanueva? JC, can you lead the prayer? JC? Tawag na ba kita before? Jesse, JC Villanueva ba? JC, Giancarlo.
Yes po, sir.
Natawag na kita before? For prayer?
Sir, ako na lang po ulit, sir. Ano pong prayer, sir?
Sige, you have to turn on the camera. Ikaw, kahit anong prayer. So we can start na our lecture.
Sir, hindi po gumagana yung cam ko ngayon, sir.
Ganon, sige. Pero natawag na kita before. Kita matandaan.
Opo, sir. Pero okay lang po kung ako ulit.
Oo, pero wala kang camera eh. Maganda may camera.
Okay, sir.
Tristan Torrio, or si Kusi. Kusi natawag na kita? Ernest Andre Tan Kusi?
Yes po, sir. Natawag niyo na po ako.
Sino pa bang hindi ko natawag dito? Umiiwas yung mga si Elpos. Ed Kenward. Francis Elpos. Kenward, can you lead the prayer? Gusto ko lang kayo ma-recall yung mga nakakalimutan ko ng mga faces niya. Kenward Elpos. Walang reply din.
Sir, ako na lang po, sir.
Sige, sige. Basta may camera ha. Sino yan?
Meron po akong camera, sir.
Ay, si Luis pala. Okay, sige Luis.
May camera po ako, sir. Are you ready to pray, classmates?
Yes, we
are. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. Dear Lord, teach me the things that are important, to be generous with your gifts, compassionate to those who have less, just in the face of unfair circumstances, true when the world values contradict my own, gracious when things don't go my way, and magnanimous when they do. May nothing else matter, except faith for your goodness, my neighbors and mine. Hope that things can get better, and charity that always make things right. May your special love for the poor, the mark of uniquely Vincent in education, be the work I excel in. The standard that I constantly refer to, and my courage when I meet you someday. With Mary our Mother and Saint Vincent de Paul. Amen. Father, Son, and Spirit. Amen.
Okay, thank you, Luis. Pero nag-freeze
sir.
yung camera mo. Thank you.
Yes,
Freeze
sir.
yung camera mo. Kamusta laro? Tapos na laro? Naka-jersey ka?
Sir, sarado pa po yung mga court dito sa amin, sir.
Wala, no? Wala na.
Yes, sir. Pero may mga bukas na po, sir, na sir. Ang tawag po nila hidden court. Magbabayad ka na 250 para lang makapaglaro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Enclosed naman po yung mga courts, pero para sa akin po hindi pa rin po safe.
Oo, saka yung nga social distancing, baka mamaya talaga totoo yung COVID eh. Sige, I'll start now sharing my screen, guys ha. Sige. This is important ha, fire. So we officially start finals with a new topic, fire protection na tayo, which is very, very important din. No, I know you finished already BU1, tama, plumbing, ano? Roughly na-discuss ba doon yung sprinklers? Guys, can you call yung RBU2, included na ba doon yung sprinkler system? Kasi hindi ko i-discuss yun, ibang
Introduction lang po.
introduction lang.
Naturo lang po, sir.
Naturo na. Oh, tama kasi hindi ko ituturo siya kasi more on piping siya, no? And tubig din pa rin 'yun, no? Ang nagkaiba lang is sprinkler, tubig yung lumalabas sa sprinkler. No, so more on piping siya talaga, plumbing. But maraming system we have so many system in fire protection and detection. So dalawa 'yan. Nagtutulungan diyan yung electrical saka yung mechanical engineer, no, or fire engineer ang tawag nila, no, natin. So sa detection, ang nagdi-detect is of course yung electrical kasi may kuryente doon, may you have electrical instrument to detect yung presence ng smoke or yung fire. And then yung mechanical or yung firefighting, siya yung involved in fighting the fire, no? Either through passive meaning mga material mo is fire rated. Yung concrete is fire rated, Hardiflex is fire rated. Yung plasterboard is fire rated. Yun ang mga passive. Now, when you say naman yung mga firefighting talaga, yung mga active system, yun yung mga sprinklers. Correct? Di ba? Tubig ang lumalabas doon. Meron naman yung clean agent, which is yung FM200, yung brand, ano? Instead na tubig ang lumalabas, gas ang lumalabas. Nire-replace niya yung oxygen sa room. Yung presence ng oxygen tinatanggal niya, and then nagre-release siya ng gas para matanggal yung oxygen. Kaya delikadong may tao sa loob. Pagka nag-release ng FM200, dapat walang tao sa loob kasi masusuffocate. Walang oxygen eh. And marami pa system, no, na active, which we will be taking now. I'll open my presentation. Can you now see my cell phone, guys?
Yes, sir.
So actually, I shared this one, fire protection system, very long time na. Try to find na lang, no, doon sa file. Makikita nyo to, fire protection system. Matagal ko na, I think yung prelims ko pa shinare to. No, now it's fire protection, which is very important in our building. And actually, tayo ang involved din dito, no? It's not only electrical, it's not only building mechanical or fire engineer. Tayo talaga ang nagde-decide. Tapos ang gagawa, ang magde-design, syempre is actually ako nagde-design din ako, no? Yung layout, yung location ng mga fire detection, smoke detector, yung mga lahat. Kasi nga, I need to check and review kung niloloko ko ng engineer. I need to understand. You as architect, ganun din, no? Kasi nga, guys, be careful with the engineer. Kasi guys, ang engineer talaga mukhang pera yan. Basta kung saan may pera, kung saan pwedeng kumita, kahit mali yung project na pinapagawa, kahit alam niyang mali, kahit palpak talaga, imposible yung gagawin project doon, gagawin niya kasi may pera. Ganyan. And kumikita ang engineer kapag may problem, may chaos, may gulo, may disaster. Engineer yan. Civil engineering yan. May pera sila dyan. Kaya siguro nangyayari sa Pilipinas yan ngayon kasi walang mabigay na project sa mga engineer. Before, mga international ang project ng engineer. Ngayon, puro disaster. Okay, so to start, causes of fire in buildings, no? Safety regulation, NBC National Building Code, planning considerations in building, non-combustible materials, construction staircase, lift lobbies, fire escape, AC system. Ito yung mga coverage niya, no? Heat and smoke detectors, fire alarm systems, snorkel system. Hindi ko to familiar snorkel ito. Heat and smoke detectors, fire alarms, snorkel, and so on. Pumps and storage, dry and wet riser, and so on. No, hopefully madaanan natin lahat yan, no? I'll try my best to matake lahat yan. So fire safety is the subject connected not only with human, no? Guys, ang fire protection system is not only designed to protect tayo, no, human, yung occupants. It is mostly majority guys, ang reason talaga why we have fire protection is to protect the property ng owner kasi ang laking investment sa property, especially kapag may nag-ooperate in building. No? Kasi like yung project na namin, 'di ba? It's natural gas. Yung oil and gas, 'di ba? Kapag nasira yung planta, edi lugi yung owner kasi hindi lang siya lugi sa cost of the plant, lugi din siya kasi stop yung production ng oil and gas. And stop din yung kita niya. Yung ang laki ng kita ng oil and gas. 'Di ba? How much is gas? How much is diesel? How much is electricity? So imagine the cost. Kaya ang project namin is very, very safe talaga. Lahat ng consideration na pag-aralan namin, lahat ng danger na pag-aralan namin. Kaya yung fire is one of those dangerous items that we need to study very well. So fire, although again property ang pinaka main main objective why we put fire protection. Especially guys, 'di ba yung house, we can get insurance for our house. Kapag pangit yung installation mo ng fire protection sa bahay, malaki ang babayaran mo sa insurance, yung premium, yung membership, no? And especially if your house is very dangerous, yung mga materials na ginamit mo in your house is puro wood. And then marami kang mga danger sa bahay. So obviously, the insurance will have to charge you very high premium on insurance. Kasi malaking risk niya na magka-fire. Now, kapag yung katulad ng project namin sa Chiyoda, now yung client, hindi siya nagtitipid sa fire protection. Bumabawi siya. So malaking investment siya sa fire protection. Pero ang bawi niya in return is maliit yung single sa kanya niyang insurance. No? Yung premium sa insurance, malaki yung single niya. Now, in the Philippines, I don't know kung paano nangyari kasi may mga sinasadya talaga sinusunog dito. Yung mga Chinese, no? Sinasadya talaga yung property nila masunog. And siguro, during inspection ng insurance, nagkakalokohan, nagkakabayaran. In the Philippines yan, I'm saying kasi marami talagang cases dito na sinusunog talaga para may makuha sa insurance. Sadyang sinusunog. Especially sa squatters. Yung malaki ang bentahan sa squatter, illegal settlers. And then kapag napuno na yan, syempre wala nang mabebenta, nobody can buy property lupa sa informal settlers, so wala nang magbebenta, no? So napuno na siya. Ang gagawin is they will release a cat. They will get a cat and then they will immerse the cat in gasoline or gasoline. And then they will they will light up the cat and then release sa squatters area. Doon nagkakasunog. That is actually, guys, true. No? Illegally done in informal settlers. Ganung activity. And then once the squatter area is already on fire, so they can now start again the business of selling property. Illegal selling of property. Do you follow, guys? I'm just saying yung background sa fire. Can you follow? Nandiyan pa kayo?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now. Okay.
Yes po.
I'm just checking baka kasi nawawala kayo or Hold on na. Okay, so now this is the introduction. So National Building Code, we are following National Building Code. I don't know if this is India. Code of India, this is done by India again, no? So Philippines tayo, no? We are in the Philippines. So part 4 of building, part 4, okay. So part of the building requirements also, we need to submit FALAR, yung firefighting and alarm FALAR. Later on, I will give you the full definition of FALAR. Nandun naka-state lahat ng mga system of in fire protection. FALAR. This is India kasi, no? I'll skip this one. This is India. Okay, so far, how do fire start ba? Ano bang components ng fire? To start a fire, what are the components that you need? No? to define fire muna is the process of burning, no? It is in fact a chemical reaction initiated by heat. So kailangan mo ng heat. One is heat energy, in which a substance combined with oxygen, and then you need oxygen in the air, and the process is accompanied by emission of energy in the form of heat, light, and sound. So you need three components, no? One is, again, heat, then oxygen, and then yung last is yung material that will burn, no? Yung actual material that will burn. Therefore, three elements are essential for combustion: a combustible material or fuel, or wood, oxygen, and heat, or spark, any spark or flame. Okay? So you have to remember these three items, guys. This is part of your exam. And if one of these components is missing, walang fire, obviously. No? So the best way to fight a fire is to remove one of the components. No? Either you remove heat, or you remove the fuel, or yung material, or you remove the oxygen. Normally, oxygen ang nire-remove, no? And yung heat. Those two components are being removed, okay? Do you follow, guys? Okay, what is this diagram? I'll check this diagram. Okay, to explain, oxygen, no? One component is oxygen. So approximately 16% is required only, no, to create fire. Then you need heat, open flame, or sun, hot surface, spark. And then yung fuel, maraming klaseng fuel, no? One is you have gas, liquid, and solid, yung mga wood. This will be, again, part of the exam. I will identify the material, then you will define if liquid, gas, or solid. So this will be part of the exam. Okay, do you follow, guys? This is very important. It's open notes ang exam. So again, fuel can be liquid, in liquid form, solid form, gas. So these are examples of material, no? Yung common dangerous materials na we should avoid. Kapag meron ganito sa bahay nyo, you should design for fire protection system. Okay? And then we have many types of fires, no? We have, I think, 5 ata or 4. I forgot na, pero we will go through na. So class 8 fires are ordinary combustible, such as wood, paper, or cloth. That is defined as class A. No, if the fire is using materials wood, paper, or rubber, or plastic, it is class A. If the material is, if the flammable liquids such as oil and grease are used, it is defined by, it is categorized as class B fire. Okay. And then class C fires are electrical equipments. No, say yung mga motor, nag-overheat yung motor, electric fan, say electric fan, no? Or what else? Basta electrical components, yung mga appliances nyo. Those can be defined as class C. No? Okay, and class D fires are, these are chemicals, no? Fires from chemicals such as magnesium, titanium, potassium, lithium, calcium, and zinc. So they cause fire. And so yun, we have 4 types for now, no? So guys, why do we have to categorize the type of fire, no? Kasi we need to understand yung type ng fire, because yung fire extinguisher, there are specialized, there are many different types of fire extinguisher. So meron siyang sariling specialty. If you're class A fire, you can use this type of fire extinguisher. But if you're class D, this is very special fire extinguisher, because this is very difficult to fight, no, or to stop yung this class D fire. And class C, these are very, very difficult fire. That's why you have special fire extinguisher for this type of fire. So each of these three elements must be present at the same time. Okay, to create fire nga, you need fuel, oxygen, and heat. Okay, a fire will be burned until one of the elements is removed. Okay, that is important. No, you need to remove at least one or two. Better if two, you can remove two. Okay, there are 4 classes of fire again. To summarize, class A, B, C, and D. Okay, in your exam, I will show you a fire. Then you have to identify class A, class B, class C, or class D. Okay. Method of fire protection involves, okay, so in order to protect your property from fire, involves the conveyance of water pipes to extinguish fire within a building falls into the field of plumbing. Okay, so that's why I'm not discussing yung using water. It is not part of fire protection. No, it is part of plumbing. It is part of BU1. Water may be supplied through riser pipes or standpipes. Okay, a riser or standpipes with hose connection in a tall building may be fed from storage tank, from pumps. Maraming say you have pipes now on the building now for the water, no. It can be tapped from, especially for tall buildings, ang tapping point niya marami, either from a tank, storage tank, or from a fire engine, ano, yung fire truck. They can supply the building source of water. Or from the street, yung fire hydrant sa street, you can connect in that one. And automatic sprinkler are used as the device that discharges water automatically when temperature of air surrounding sprinkler reaches predetermined level, guys, no. So may disadvantage din ng fire ang sprinklers, guys, kasi it's very high, no? And it needs to have a boiling point pa to discharge yung water. So it takes time. Imagine, guys, it's very high and you need to boil the water inside the pendant. Kaya it's also a disadvantage. Hindi siya 100% protection yung sprinklers. Kasi the fire is already big, large, no? Before you can start the sprinkler. Okay, so this is the system out, but this one is using gas. This type, no. This is not using water nga. This is gas. We call this one clean agent, or yung brand name is FM200, yung famous brand name niya, FM200. Now this is very expensive yung tank nito. To refill, you have to buy the tank in Singapore pa. No, wala ata sa Philippines. No, we import the FM200s in Singapore pa or Malaysia. Okay, and this one is this is pendant type. Okay, this is by water supply. No, this one may pump siya. This is by water supply. Okay, so fire protection in land-based building, offshore construction, or onboard ship is typically achieved via all the following. So I mentioned this one already, 2 types of fire protection, either passive or yung active. Passive again is installation of firewalls, fire-rated floors to form fire compartment. Para siyang shield against fire, no? You need a firewall. Like yung ginawa natin fire staircase or enclosure. Yung wall niya is actually the fire compartment, no? So ang problem na lang is we need to supply fresh oxygen na lang. No, if you're inside the fire exit staircase, safe ka against fire, but ang problem is yung suffocation, no, or yung smoke outside. You have to prevent from entering the staircase. Fire exit staircase. Okay. Then you have, yun nga, which we will discuss today, is the active fire protection system. Either you have manual system. When you say manual, yung tao ang magpapatay ng fire, no? If the building occupant can see the fire, he will get a fire extinguisher, and then he will set the alarm, manual pull, set the alarm on the building, the wall. Normally, look at this as a wall, ipupull niyo yon, manual pull, and then to alarm na merong fire inside the building. And he will get the fire extinguisher to try to stop the fire. No? That is manual. And automatic detection is by sensors, no? Smoke detectors, sensor, heat detectors, yon. And suppression of fires such as fire sprinkler system and fire alarm system. And then we also need to educate, like what I'm doing now. I'm educating you as student of architecture. In buildings, we also have fire drills, education din yung practice. And we have training inside the building then, in case of fire nga. So, provisions of information regarding passive and active fire protection system. Okay. So, follow guys ha. Diyan pa kayo. These are example of the passive guys, no? Ito common material na passive. Meaning fire protection ang ano niya. Fireproof material, no? Fire resistant or not fireproof, fire resistant material. Intumescent coating, maybe paint on the steel. So again, yung steel is very weak against fire, no? So may ina-apply doon na intumescent coating against fire. It is being sprayed or brushed on the steel component. No, fire resistant boards, or yung iba is Hardiflex, naglalagay ng fire resistant board, which is Hardiflex yung brand. And smoke control extraction duct. Okay, smoke control. This should not be passive, ano? This should be active. Smoke control extraction duct work. I don't know but dito nilagay ito sa passive. This is yung nga guys, no, this is yung ginawa natin sa airlock sa smoke-free enclosure, no. This is the one, air pressurization. But this is yes, tama, ito nga yun. Fire control extraction work, duct work. Then fire stopping penetration, what is this? Seal. Fire stopping penetration seal. So, imagine guys, minsan meron mga wall opening. So, yung wall mo is fire rated nga. But we sometimes need to put a opening for the duct ng air conditioning. So, you need to put a seal. Fire stopping penetration seal. Just open mo. Kasi minsan mas malaki pa rin yung opening, no? So, you need to put sealant. Parang sealant siya. Sealant. Na fire resistant sealant. Then we also have to put fire-rated dampers. Di ba we have ducting nga, no? So we need to prevent the fire from entering the duct of the air conditioning. May ductwork ka, no? Di ba? So yung duct are open, no? So you have to install dampers. Dampers is parang louver, magko-close siya. Automatic it will close kapag may na-sense na fire. Na para so that the smoke and the fire cannot enter yung duct, no? Para siya, yun nga, kaya dampers ang tawag doon, smoke controls. Industrial door, and then we also have to provide doors na fire rated, industrial door, steel, normally steel or shutters, and windows. Ang daming passive, no, guys? So this will be part of your exam. I will show you the material. Then you have to identify whether passive or active system. Then yung fire-rated partition nga natin, yung walls, no? Dry wall, minsan hollow blocks is wet type yun, ano? We also have dry wall, yung which is yung Hardiflex. or yung plasterboard or gypsum board. Then yung roofing also should be, the glazing should be fire resistant din, no? Tempered glass is fire resistant. Glass wall, okay. And then yung guys, yung pinaka fire resistant glass is yung merong wire. It's laminated to glass na merong wires in between. So it's laminated in between two glass. That is the most fire resistant glass. Usually used sa fire door of the fire exit door. Fire exit door kasi meron siyang viewing glass. So you need to provide wire. May wire doon, wire glass. Okay, what else? Okay, and so on, no? Glazing na discuss natin. So now we go to the passive fire protection. Yung pa rin yung passive pa rin yun, no? Is an integral component of three components of structure. Okay, so main purpose of passive fire protection is to contain yung fire or slow it down, slow yung spread. No? Wala naman talaga totally fireproof material, no? Kaya merong rating. Every material has a rating 1 hour, 2 hours, 1.5 hour, no? Or nakalagay doon is 60 minutes. 60 minutes HR. Oh no, 60 minutes fire rating or 90 minutes, no? Ganun mga usually. Too slow lang yung spread ng fire, no? But eventually, kapag malakas, nakita niyo yung tower, di ba? Yung Twin World Trade Center, no? Nasunog siya totally. May fire protection yun, guys. But the fuel of the airplane is too much for the building to handle. Kaya, ilang hours nasunog siya, eventually, nag-collapse. Nag-give way yung mga steel members. Even with fire protection siya, it's still not 100% safe. Like what happened to the World Trade Center. Okay guys, do you follow? Do you understand po?
Yes, sir.
Nandiyan pa kayo? Okay. So I think napanood nyo naman yung mga nangyari sa World Trade, ano? Yun ang danger. Imagine guys, tumatalon yung mga tao. No, there's no way to go. Yung fire exit stairs, siguro wala siyang access, na-trap siya. So people need to jump, commit suicide na lang instead of burn. Imagine guys, mas slow ang death sa fire. Like in Game of Thrones, di ba? Game of Thrones, mas gruesome ang death kapag fire. Kaya si Khaleesi, ginagawa niya yung dragon. Or yung hanging, mas gruesome yun. But yung jumping to a building, I don't know. Siguro mas quick death yon. Okay, so for passive fire protection, again, ang dami pala yung passive na to, no? Okay. Demonstrated in fire testing the ability to maintain the item or the site to be protected at or below. So yung other side, again, the purpose of fire protection is to protect yung adjacent room. No? Yun nga, to slow yung spread ng fire. So you need to protect yung adjacent room. And yung temperature niya should not be either below 140 degrees Celsius for the flooring, roofing, and electrical circuit. Kaya yun nga, we need to protect yung adjacent room niya, which is considered the critical temperature for structural steel. No, yung critical point ng steel before it collapsed, like what happened to World Trade Center, is 550 degrees Celsius. No, yung burning point guys is 100 degrees. So 5 times or 6 times ng boiling point, doon magko-collapse yung temperature ng boiling point, doon magko-collapse ang steel. Doon magko-collapse ang steel structures. Okay, fire testing involves live fire exposure So yung materials usually are tested on up to 1,100 degrees Celsius to be approved as fire-rated material. Ang testing exposure up to 1,100. Depending on the fire-resistant rating, duration 1 is after. So depending on yung rating na gusto ma-achieve ng material, say 2 hours, 3 hours, or 1 hour protection. Mas matagal yung fire, mas matagal yung rating, mas matagal tinest siya, and mas mataas ang temperature. Okay? Ang nagtitest ng material, guys, is ASTM, American Standard on Testing Material. Marami silang ginawang code, building code. Ang American, yun nga. But yung iba ang ginagawa, may mga procedure ang ASTM, no? Fina-follow nila. Yung iba, gumagawa ng material, no? Say yung, gypsum board na wall. Ang quick panel, no? Like yung waterfront, ganun ang ginamit. Nagki-claim yung supplier ng drywall, ng quick wall panel, may styrofoam sa gitna yun eh. No? And then merong semento sa both side. So nagki-claim, syempre, binibenta niya yung product niya, yung quick panel, mabilis install yun, very quick, ang bilis, and tipid ka sa labor. And fire rated nga. Kaso ang question ko din is, ang kiniklaim ng supplier is, finalo nila yung testing procedure ng ASTM. Finalo nila. Pero I told them, sino nag-conduct ng test? Sila rin. Sino nag-certify ng test? Sila rin. That is not acceptable, guys. If you need to certify your material, you have to have independent. Iba dapat yung magte-test. No, even if you use the standard, they claim they use the standard testing of ASTM. Pero hindi naman sila rin yung nag-conduct ng ano eh. Para sinabi mo, pogi ako, di ba? Siyempre bias ka. Ganon, no? Do you get what I mean, guys? So be careful on choosing suppliers ng material. It has to be independent yung nag-accredit ng material. Okay, so passive fire protection, we still passive pa rin. Tingnan ba ng passive? Fire-resistant rated wall, firewalls, not only having rating, they also designed to subdivide buildings. Okay, ito pa, guys. One of the important components of passive fire protection is you need to zone yung building. Yung say you have a very big mall or airport, kailangan meron ka ng zoning dyan. And then once nag-fire yung isang zone, may wall na may bababa para siyang fire rated ang tawag doon sa ganun, may lowers, no? Bababa siyang parang shutters. May shutters, yes, yun ang term. Fire rated proof shutters. I-divide niya, i-isolate niya yung buong area. Say mall nga, no? Yung SM North EDSA, di ba meron siyang annex, meron siyang main building, merong marami, no? So, i-shutdown niyo yung isang part ng area para in case na may fire, yun lang area na yung ang isa-sacrifice niya one area with fire to save yung other area. That is also passive fire protection. And then we have also fire resistant glass. Ito nga multi-layer laminate glass or yung tempered glass is also fire rated siya. Or yung wire mesh. This is the one. This is the approved one. Wire mesh embedded within the glass. Okay? That is all again passive fire protection. And of course yung flooring. Okay, ang dami ng fire-rated wall. These are examples, no, of fire-rated wall. So yung glass is laminated. In BT1 glass, kapag laminated, pinagdikit-dikit siya. No, ganito din yung ng bulletproof or shatterproof glass. Pinagdikit-dikit na glass. Meron siyang adhesive in between. And you have the tempered glass, which this one, usually used sa mga moving operable walls, yung mga walls in motion or operable operable walls or doors, operable doors. And then you also have drywall. May metal fairing ka. Guys, itong McDonald's dito na tinatayuan ko is purely, drywall siya lahat. Wala siyang wet type na ginamit. Puro drywall. And imagine, ang ganda ng building. Pero hindi ito tatagal kasi it's drywall lang. Ang bilis na gawa, puro steel fairing na and Hardiflex. Okay? Ang haba pala nito passing na to. Guys, 109, ano pala to guys Anyway, anong oras na ba? 109 slides. Wow! Ilang oras na? So, I will, hold on tingnan ko hanggang saan yung passive. Grabe, ang haba. Okay, hanggang passive lang tayo guys. I'll try to finish passive Okay lang sa inyo? Do you follow? Konti na lang. Hello? Can you follow guys?
Opo, sir.
Okay. I will show you later yung McDonald's dito. Ito puro drywall to. Puro, ang galing ng construction ito. Okay, so again, these are the materials, samples. In your exam, ganito rin gagawin ko. You have to identify if passive or active. Okay, we also need to occupancy separation. So if the fire is, okay, barriers designated as occupancy separation are intended to segregate parts of building. Okay, so occupancy separation. Okay, so when there's an occupant, guys, in passive protection, you need to provide way for the occupant to exit the building. No? Kaya normally in our building code or in international building code also, you need to provide at least 2 exit point. No? Kailangan siya malayo, no? Totally separated yung doors na yun or window. Basta exit point of the occupants, no? And if there's an occupant, obviously you need to protect the occupants. You need to put passive fire protection and active in that room, active system. And yung HVAC system mo, you need to provide dampers fire dampers on the HVAC ducting. Closures. Yun yung closure, nagko-close siya kapag may fire. Open siya kapag walang fire. Kasi to allow the air flow. Kasi air conditioning, it will supply the So you need to open the louvers. Actually, yung dampers din guys, ginagamit din yan to control yung pressure ng air. So, kapag masyado malamig sa room mo, syempre you need to reduce yung airflow. Yun din ang purpose ng dampers nga. To increase yung airflow and to decrease. And to fight yung fire. So, triple purpose siya. Dual purpose, I mean. So, sometimes fire stop are treated in building codes. Okay, and then in Canada. Okay. So, this is an illustration of ducting system nga, no? So, meron siyang duct, kasi it is centralized ang supply ng air conditioning. So, the red one is wala explanation Okay, yung red one I think is a seal. No, kasi meron kang door, meron kang wall, and then you have opening. So you need yung ducting, yung opening sa ducting, you need to provide sealant na fire resistant sealant. Fire seal ang tawag doon. And then yung yellow items are dampers. No, these are dampers. Ano ba nakalagay? Wala nakalagay dito, no? Walang legend. Okay, yun ang best guess ko, but I think I'm correct, no? I think that is correct. Okay. So you have grease duct, cable coating, grease duct. Masyadong to, hindi pa na Cable coating, spray fire proofing, okay. Okay, so enclosure, we already know yung fire stair enclosure nga, that is passive fire protection. Fireproofing cladding, yung naglalagay tayo ng Hardiflex, say yung sa surrounding ng steel, say yung column mo is steel, you need to provide a Hardiflex cladding to protect the steel from fire. Then you have this fireproofing sa steel member nga. If you don't want to clad, ang best option is to spray coating yung yung steel members. I-spray natin to protect the steel. Then cable coating is yung mga wires. We have coating on the wires to prevent protect the electrical wires inside the building. No, coating, maraming yung conduit is one of the protection. And we also have coating pa rin on the conduits. Grease duct. Itong grease duct hindi ko refers to duct that leads to commercial cooking such as. Okay, so there are specialized duct, no? 'Di ba we have exhaust fan sa mga oven. Kasi usually sa oven, range hood, may mga grease na kasama kasama yung air. Inside the air, hindi lang moist, you also have oil. And yung oil are fire hazards. No, kaya we need to have grease duct to protect fire spreading inside the duct, no? Kasi nga grease is very dangerous. Oil is a fire hazard material. Okay? So this illustration is the wall expansion joint. These are cladding, no? This is example of yung fireproofing cladding. This one, additional cladding on the wall. Okay. Yung iba sa glass, say you have a glass curtain wall. Sa glazing, like yung waterfront, inside the glass panels, meron siya doon material na rock wool. Rock wool is very good against heat and fire protection. Like doon sa waterfront nga, yung mga biniling glass, curtain glass is very expensive because meron din siyang fire protection built inside. Say nagka-fire yung lower floor or yung upper floor, yung lower floor is protected. Hindi magpe-penetrate yung fire from the curtain glass. Okay, so that's all for today muna guys. Ang haba pala nito. See, very important talaga ang fire. 109 pages. Hopefully, I will try to finish this all. Very, very good material to guys. Magagamit ito. Magandang material, ha? Okay, I'll stop my sharing muna. Did you follow, guys? Any question? Hello? Guys, any question? Did you follow?
No questions naman po. No
Okay,
question.
kakain muna ako sa McDonald's. Nasa inggitin ko rin nangiingit ng pagkain lagi si Dayan eh. Dayan, nasa McDonald's ako. Ano ba masarap orderin? Okay, so I'll see you when? Next week, BT class and BU class. We will continue, ha? Wala nang plate sa fire protection, guys. You just need to understand. No, wala na tayong drawing plates. Ano lang to, understanding lang to yung fire protection. But actually, I do layout. We check the layout of the fire. No? We need to check, understand that the building components of fire. No? Actually, we also design. I will teach you. Hopefully, I will teach you. Pero wala ng plates. Okay? So, thank you for attending today's class. And sorry if I'm late, make bawi na lang. Ito guys, yung building, this is, nakita nyo itong McDonald's na to? Ano to? Puro drywall. Yung ginawa to lahat, metal faring. Wala siyang hollow blocks. Wala siyang columns. Wala siyang beam. Lahat is metal, Hardiflex. Pero ang ganda. Okay, so thank you and I'll say goodbye na. Kindly upload the recording, ha? Thank you so much.